Action.
Hello, my name is Andrea, and I'm giving my persuasive speech on why everyone should buy organic food. Imagine this. You're in the grocery store one day, and you're looking at the produce. And they all look the same, but in fact they actually aren't. There's conventional produce, and then there's the organic produce. Which will you choose? Well, after looking at the prices, you're most likely going to choose the conventional produce because it's way less expensive than organic produce. But the difference between the two is really big. So everyone should have an understanding on why we need to choose more organically grown food rather than conventionally grown food. After reading a few books on conventional food, and seeing a lot of documentaries on the way it's grown and the manufacturing process, my decisions to buy organic food has increased tenfold. I no longer want to be unaware of how the food I put into my body is grown and what's really in it. I urge all of you to buy organic food instead of risking your life due to long-term exposure to chemicals and pesticides from conventional food. So today I will encourage you to change your views about organic food based on 3 main points. Organic food and what it is, why organic food is more nutritious than conventional food, and why it's a safer option than conventional food. This slide is basically statistics from last year, from 2011, for the U.S., and it gives some pretty good ones. More than half of parents have more than half of parents have a high level of trust in organic products. Organic farms are 35% more profitable than the average farm. 6% of all dairy production in the U.S. is considered organic, and so forth and so forth. So that's a pretty cool slide. So let's move on to what organic food is exactly. I'm sure you're aware of how conventional food is grown, such as fruits, veggies, and animals. Organic farming, though, is less aggressive compared to large factory farming, about dousing their wares with chemicals, according to the Center for a New American Dream. Local and organic food is derived from crops or animals produced in a farming system that avoid the use of man-made fertilizers, pesticides, growth regulators, and additives. Organic food is different from conventional food in many ways. Organic food uses manure and composting to enrich the soils. Also, the use of pesticides and herbicides are forbidden. In order to preserve the soil, organic farmers use crop rotation, hand-weed crops, and mulches. More than that, they do not inject any hormone into their livestock, but let their animals roam free and just let them be animals. Organic farmers have to spend more on expenditures like compost, transportation fees, and labor fees, so this is why organic food tends to be a little bit more expensive than conventional food. So now that you know what organic food is, let me tell you how it is better for you than conventional food. Because local and organic food is grown with such care, it has many benefits for you, better benefits for you. John Erkt, a retired agriculture professor, says that farmers who sell direct to local consumers need not give priority to packing, shipping, or shelf life, and instead select, grow, and harvest crops to ensure peak qualities of freshness, nutrition, and taste. According to localharvest.org, recent studies have consistently shown that organic foods have higher vitamin, mineral, and antioxidant levels and lower nitrate levels than conventional food. So why is it a safer option? The problem with conventional food, for example, crops and animals are able to damage the soil from the usage of pesticides and herbicides, and also damage the environment. Organic food surely benefits the environment because they do not release any synthetic pesticides, which can harm wildlife, and they also seek to preserve biodiversity and local ecosystems. However, it is not only safer to the environment, but also to us human beings. According to organicconsumers.org, there are several reasons why organic food would be a safer option than conventional food, such as There are more than 400 chemical pesticides that are routinely used in conventional farming, and the residues remain on the produce even after washing. And children are especially vulnerable because of their weaker immune systems. Organically grown animals aren't fed slaughterhouse waste or blood and manure, which conventional grown animals usually are. So eating organic reduces your risk of CJD, which is the human version of mad cow disease. And it also decreases your Alzheimer's risk. Organic animals are not fed by corn ethanol production, which increases the rate of E. coli contamination. So today I've briefly explained to you my 3 main points of what organic food is, why it is better for you, and why it is also a safer option for you than conventional food. I want to urge all of you to choose and buy organic food instead of risking your health and the health of the environment due to the long-term exposure of chemicals from conventional food. I'm talking about what you can do today to change the way you eat and the choices you and everyone else have. I'm talking about creating and demanding new choices that are better for you, your health, your environment, and the whole region where you live. You can find organic food near you via localharvest.org. Search your city, state, or zip code. They will give you loads of information on where to find farmers markets, CSA programs, farmer stands, natural food stores, all that good stuff. So go out there and buy organic food. Yay! Thank you.